Today is a sad day. We're gonna do heartbreaker nails. And if you have no idea what that means, stay tuned, you're about to find out. You guys see me use a lot of different carbides, and here's the thing, they all work very, very similar. Personally, my favorite is this one, this little guy right here, the Safety Smooth Top Tapered Barrel. That's a tongue twister, right? Like, even though I named it, I'm still like, okay, it's Safety, it's this. Medium for gel. So my model has gel on, and today is actually considered a heartbreaker manicure, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and why is that?
Because we're having to take the length off.
You love how she says we have to. All right, this is important, and I think this should be really empowering. If you're an artist and you specialize in natural nail health, then hey, we gotta be real. My client today knew that she was gonna lose all of her length, but we were on a journey to growth. I needed to remove all of this product, and I will have to take down her nails, but it is in the spirit of making sure we grow out not only beautiful long nails, which I could have just put a tip on, threw some product and call it a day, but I wanna get back to the natural beauty and length that she wants. Yeah, so today's focus is all about the health of the nail long-term versus the length, and that's a little hard, right?
Yes.
I recognize that, and hey, that's sometimes hard for us because we wanna give the client what they want. And a lot of you are gonna say, yeah, give the lady what she wants. But I'm like, she booked with me for a reason, because I care about the nail integrity. There's a lot of other places she could have booked, but you chose me because deep down inside, you knew it was right, right?
Yes.
Or your friend made you. You know, friends tell friends, health is important. Ooh, so this is fun. All right, so we just did 3 little stubbies, and now we're gonna take care of the length. But before I do that, because this is your natural nail, right? I gotta flip it over, and I gotta look where that hyponychium is. So when our clients have really long nails and I'm about to take it really short, it's important for me to look where the hyponychium. It's kind of hard to see with the dust, but can you see that little line right there? And if I take my cuticle pusher and just scratch it over it, we can both feel like this little pull, this little divot. Now, usually with longer nails, this hyponychium is going to extend farther out. The whole idea is that the hyponychium is growing out with the nail to protect the nail itself from getting bacteria in it. So if you have a client that wants you to remove the hyponychium, the answer is no. But when they get out of the shower, encourage them to buy the little Lunu oils and use a orange wood stick, even their nails, some kind of object that just pushes back that hyponychium so it starts to regress. Because if we cut it, the bitch is gonna bleed. So for me, I'm not gonna waste my time just going over the nail. I'm gonna go straight for it and use my carbide at a 45-degree angle and just go straight across. It's really important to do this with confidence and to do this with speed. If you go in and you're just like, it's gonna catch. Now, I also know there's gonna be a lot of vibration, so I'm gonna use my thumb. I'm gonna put it right up there in the matrix area, pinch down so she knows I have a firm grip. Pull back. Again, I know where her hyponychium is. Set my bit down, and here I go, just taking it down. Oh, gonna increase my speed to about 35,000 RPMs. There we go. It's okay. We're gonna be just fine. Everything's fine. Now I'm just gonna kind of finish this out. Everything is really short, and I am big on let's get down. We're not playing around. We just took down our length. Let's get all the nails to a uniform shape. Are you okay with that today?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm like, if we've already gone this far, let's really start that nail journey, going back to taking these down as low as we can. I'm gonna take the bulk down with my carbide. I'm at high speed, just shaving down that product, moving my client's hand around, and touching base with her because I know that this was emotionally hard. She might not even have got the answer that she wanted, but also it's important that you're taking on the clients, that your values align with what they want. And sometimes it's okay to say, I get what you want, but today I'm gonna give you what you need. But at the end of the day too, this is your booking and it's your name and it's your art. Now, I'm sure there's a million people that have opinions on it, and you know what? I actually really do care. So I would love if you tell me that in the comments. Tell me what you think about us taking down the length. Do we always do what the client wants, or do we take care of the need of the client? So my process time for a gel manicure is 75 minutes. That does not allow me enough time to give her any type of length, whether it is through adding forms or putting some kind of tip on. Because of that, My client's gonna know up front that I'm not going to be able to accommodate that based off of my social media page. I think clear is kind, and sometimes our clients might not know how long something takes. If you're taking on a new client, make sure whatever your booking platform is, your social media or your website, make sure that your new person understands what is a top priority to you. For me, it's the natural integrity of the nail. If she wants nice long nails, there's a million other techs that would be a good fit for her. Since she has booked a structured gel manicure for 75 minutes and I'm not able to give her length, then our next best step is to take them down and start building towards healthier nails. When I'm running at like 25 or 30,000 RPMs, I want to take off a majority of the product. But when I start getting really close to the nail plate and knowing that these nails are thinner and damaged, and this is a new client of mine, I reduce my RPMs to about 12,000 and just gently use my barrel to just scratch away the rest of the product. I would not want to do this if I was removing the bulk, but when I'm this close to the nail plate and I know I'm not going to soak, I just want to thin down that remaining product. Did you know I have a website? Who knew that I not only make tutorials, but we also make the bits? Pause the video, go to Erica's ATA, fill your cart, and then come back to YouTube and learn how to be efficient and effective with the Erica's brand. You guys, we only sell top shelf. Get in there, get your tools, and let's start going and growing, baby. We're gonna do our cuticle work. Now we can see right here there's still a little bit of product. It's pretty thin, but it's good enough for right now. There's good adhesion, and I'm gonna start applying new product right onto everything I have. But my next step in this manicure is jumping in and doing my cuticle work. All right, we took down our length, and now we're gonna do some cuticle work. Now, depending on what your removal time is, we wanna make sure that we're in that 75-minute window. Knowing your pain point, where you spend the most time, for me, it's always gonna be that free edge shaping. Luckily for me, we don't got a whole lot to shape. Just getting that, just scratching down, making it just a little bit thinner, but I wanna be careful because I don't know what the trauma is underneath some of this product, all right? And I don't wanna create any sensitivity either in the light. So for some of you who are like, why did we take down this length? It's okay to take down length. It's also okay to add length. It's all about what is a priority to you. I care about the integrity of the natural nail. So I feel for what I align with, putting on just tips or something would not really help her to get to her long-term goal, which is beautiful, long-looking nails. Some of you are like, give the girl what she wants, and I think that's totally fine. There's enough room in the industry for you to do what you want to do and not worry what somebody else is doing. The only time I really draw the line is I really don't like acrylic toenails. And if you want to see a video on that, let me know in the comments. We're always looking at new information to create of why would Erica not want acrylic on toenails. Dun dun dun! Back to the nails. Okay. So as I'm finishing up my cuticle work here, the question that I really want to challenge with you is, do you have clear goals yourself as a nail artist? Are you making sure what you're doing is aligning with your goals and your growth of how you feel about your career? And are you walking it out? I think that's really important because sometimes we get really stuck and we have goals for ourselves. So hear me, is do processes, use product that you believe in that aligns with where you want to be. This all goes down to setting goals and having a growth mindset. You want to work on natural nails, then you need to have clients that want to have natural nails. And if they don't, you need to start the conversation on how we can get them there or what the value is for them. And if you're like, hey, I want to be an acrylic person, communicate the value you have as a nail tech. First, I want you to understand the value that you bring to your clients. You know what? Today actually wasn't that difficult. After we saw how good the nails looked when we took them all down, cleaned them all up, they were beautiful. I sold her some nail tincture and Lunulux oil. So now she has her homework at night to really start building up those nails. Your client can use the Lunulux and the nail tincture oil together. The important thing is that the nail tincture goes on first and then the oil. Even if they have product on, the skin is porous. So just put it on and just have them rub, rub, rub. Sit for a second, let all those ingredients, all the yummies, soak in before they wipe their hands off, okay? We gotta make sure that we're starting to actually hydrate her nails or they're gonna continue to break off. Our goal is long nails, healthy nails, check back with me in about 6 months, because guess what? We're gonna stay up with our client and we're gonna get to see her with long, healthy nails. And then I can say, Heartbreak, you got the best. No, I'm not gonna say that.